Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
はははは。そういうこともあるんだ。ああ、なるほど。
Happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa.
確かに。
From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
それはなりますね、4回は。確かにそれが興ざめだな。
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing is Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. Getting just a yard out. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They pulled out very
やってた途中からのこれってすごく攻撃の組み立て方が悩ましい初めてだったので。そうそうそうそう。いやでも本当ですか、すごい。いい経験ができた。さすがに無理か。プレッシャーなかったから。
Should have been a touchdown. On 4th down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver. Back deep for the Bucs is Devin Tompkins. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. At their own 18-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 18. The drive starts with a run by White. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now 2nd and 9. Throwing, Mayfield. Gets the check down throw to White. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Broncos take over 1st down And 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
And I think this is a what we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with the speed, they want to get the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
Ow.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Joe Tryon Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still could prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. This is taken at the 23. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too. That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Here's Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go with White on the counter. Shoves him aside and shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the for 21 yards and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. But that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Play fake. Mayfield. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points, no matter
なんかデブスチャートちょっと変わったっぽいんですよね。
We might look back on this in the
そう
second half and
この
say,
選手俺知らない。
points on that drive, this could cost them.
ナイスインターだけど誰みたいな。
And partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
And a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Godwin, the motion man. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards. yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now Mayfield. Out loud, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Evans comes in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
What's good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
出ないですね。なかなか。私も1回ぐらいしかやったことないんじゃないかなので。
So they'll get another shot on offense following that
そうなんで
pick
すね。
6. And now the kick is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On second down, Mayfield again. This is White on the screen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield now. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Baker going to change it up.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. Here's White. They set up the screen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Down to the 42, 2nd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7. Now it's Wilson. He'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson.
あ、間違えた。やべ。おう、ぶね。
And he knocks the ball away and throws incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Another zone defense, it looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw again is Wilson.
Wow.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. That'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.